It's so crazy and strange how us WWE fans and or wrestling fans can quickly love something and or love or hate something, and quickly we can change our minds about it. Like we can be so attracted to one wrestler, and then all of a sudden the next year or then in the next 2 years we are hating on them and wish they were never champion again. That's how I think we all feel about Cody Rhodes. And I hate the fact that I hate Cody Rhodes right now because I really wanted him to finish his story. Yo, I can't speak. Finish his story despite the fact, even though I hated that Roman Reigns had to lose his title after being champion for a glorious, beautiful 1300 days. I think we really need those, we need more 1000 days for Roman to be champion, but that's just me. Anyway, I just hate the fact that we quickly turned on Cody. You can't blame us because it's just some wrestlers need to be given that title. Drew McIntyre gets screwed every single time. I mean, at this point, I can really commend Drew McIntyre for dealing with the nonsense that is Paul Levesque, that is the bald guy Triple H. I mean, for Drew McIntyre to put up with all of this, losing to Bobby Lashley at Mania, winning the title against Brock Lesnar with no fans and not being redeemed. Yes, he won it at WrestleMania 40 against Seth Rollins, but then he got cashed in. And then CM Punk screwed him over. And then he got screwed at Clash of the Castle. He got screwed at Money in the Bank. I mean, it's just, he keeps getting screwed with Cody Rhodes as well, and then he wins it, and then he holds it for 2 months, and then he loses it again. Why? Why do we need Cody as champion? We do not need Cody as champion right now. I would have been fine with Randy Orton maybe costing Cody the match on that match on SmackDown where Cody won. I would rather have that and have Randy and Drew a feud because there's history there. We know in the COVID they had history, they had a feud, they had a rivalry, and that rivalry was attractive. It was good to watch, and Drew can actually carry a story. Look what he did with CM Punk. Look what he did with CM Punk. To have that and to top it up, you having a feud with Randy Orton, a guy that can also carry a story. Look what Randy Orton did with Christian, with John Cena, with the Wyatt family, with the Fiend. It's funny at this point because I just don't understand why they have to force Cody down our throats that much. We didn't actually need Cody as champion. But it's crazy how Cody can only be relevant with the title because you look at John Cena, when he wasn't champion, he was still considered a top guy by the way he carried certain feuds. You look at the feud with the Wyatt family, you look at what he did with Roman Reigns, the promo where Roman couldn't say anything, and that feud. And that match as well, matches with AJ Styles. Come on, man. But it's so funny how in the arenas the reaction for Cody is different to what it is on the internet. Like in the arenas they loving him, cheering, giving him a pop. You see the whoa, and then on the internet it's like a total different story. Like we hate Cody. Same thing with Jey Uso. Like in the arena everyone's yeeting. On Twitter, on social media, it's no yeet. It's like it's a total different story. But I just hate the fact that we have Cody as champion, a 3-time world champion. Not my 3-time world champion. I mean, come on. It wouldn't have been a big issue if it was Drew and Randy. That would have been such a good build-up because they are there every week, and Drew can really get under your skin with a promo, and Randy Orton bring out a different version of they can complement each other. Like Drew can complement Randy. Drew can bring out a different version from Randy even as a babyface. But we all love Randy as a heel, and this heel turn, it's late, but I mean we got it, and I'm glad that it's happening. And this just has to be written in the stars because Randy has to beat Cody at WrestleMania. This is the best version of Randy. This is the best version of Randy ever as a heel. Oh, 09 Randy Orton, bald Randy Orton. Randy always worked better as a heel. He's great as a babyface, amazing as a babyface, but as a heel, he's the greatest heel in WWE history. What he did from RKOing women, punting people, like just for fun. I mean, this guy, I would love for Randy to punt Cody at WrestleMania. I would have loved this feud to happen, but I would also, you know what I would have wanted? I would have rather wanted Randy to cost Cody the steel cage match instead of Jacob Fatu, and then let Drew win, and then have that feud build up to Mania. And I would have rather wanted LA Knight and Drew McIntyre, because LA Knight, they keep screwing my boy LA Knight, and I'm sick of it. And I hope someday we will see LA Knight as champion. But Drew McIntyre, I mean, it's just inspirational, because to deal with so much nonsense from the WWE, to deal with all of that, and to actually be champion, but for only 2 months, nah. I would have loved him and Randy at Mania. But this feud of Cody and Randy, they need to step up, because I mean, they did with that heel turn, but there should be more to come. I would not expect Cody, in my opinion, I wouldn't want him to lash out and be angry at Randy. I would want him to have some sympathy for Randy, to have that compassion for him. Even though he has to fight him, he still has a sense of, listen, you're my brother, this is not the right way to go for the title, and blah blah blah. He should be a bit hesitant. He should have a bit of compassion, and that should maybe get in his way and cost him the title at Mania. But at the same time, maybe in that match at Mania, there should be a double-sided Cody where he lashes out and he has to fight for the title and make sure Randy doesn't get it from him. But I think there should be that bit of hesitant action towards the end that could cost him the title, and hopefully that will happen and have Randy be a 15-time champion. And Randy Orton is just amazing as a wrestler. I would love, he has to win. The title looks good on him. You saw him when he sat there with the title. I mean, man. And people are really saying that it should be a double turn where Cody will turn heel instead of Randy, because obviously Randy is beloved now. It's too late. It was too late for Randy to turn heel, because people love him still and people hate Cody. Well, some people love and hate Cody at the same time. But Randy is gonna be cheered into Mania, just the same way they cheered John Cena last year and Cody got booed. They're gonna boo Cody again, and Randy will be cheered, and Randy has to win. But anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my prediction for Randy to win. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Guys, check out my TikTok. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, X, and TikTok. Like and share this video, and subscribe as well, and tune in for more videos. Hopefully I can create more. So yeah, see you guys.